Hello everyone, CCT here, back with another video. Today I want to talk very briefly about Bitcoin Private in regards to getting listed on major exchanges. And then I want to go into some Coinbase news and then some other news we're seeing emerge with the recent Bitcoin crash from December to February. A lot of new details are emerging with the Mt. GOX situation, and it kind of correlates with the price of Bitcoin when it saw its decline down to 6,800. So you're not gonna wanna miss this. This is some really good information. So let's jump into it. With Bitcoin Private, KuCoin recently replied to someone on Twitter, and they announced that they are not listing Bitcoin Private. They did support it. If you held Bitcoin on the exchange during the snapshot, you would then be credited your Bitcoin Private, but they're not going to officially list Bitcoin Private as of right now. Apparently the Bitcoin Private developers forgot to officially request BTCP to get listed on KuCoin. So this is something that KuCoin also tweeted out. This is very alarming. This is definitely not a good sign. I did buy a lot of more Bitcoin Private at like 0.003 and 0.004. It had a huge crash. Basically, Trade Satoshi listed it. I actually, as soon as I saw it, it was like 13-14 minutes after they opened up the trading, I tweeted about it. So if you guys aren't on my Twitter, definitely give me a follow. So anyways, they tweeted about it. I went on the exchange and I purchased some more Bitcoin Private. I watched it go from $76 all the way down to 30 and 40. I bought and it bounced up. I'm not sure what it's at right now. It's probably around $90, $100. So definitely though, not good news that KuCoin is not listing it as of right now. There's no major exchanges that are listing it. It looks really, really bleak. So at this point, I'm just hodling. I'm hodling for at least a year. One of my favorite YouTubers, actually, he's just hodling. He's super bullish on Bitcoin Private. I'm super bullish on Bitcoin Private. The only major exchange as of right now is Trade Satoshi. BTC is supposedly listing it as well. However, there is a class action lawsuit against BTC right now. It's in the works. And if you go to BTC subreddit, you will see that there are many users are reporting that they have lost their funds on that exchange. So I would definitely stay away from BTC. I think a Binance listing BTCP would be really, really great. I definitely think that that is coming in the future. BTC Manage reported that Binance, the revenue jumped 26 times in just one quarter. So this is really great. I guess exchanges are making a lot of money. I just wish that they would start to put our fees into hiring more support and getting better infrastructure so that we don't have to wait forever and have pages time out instead of just hodling all of the fees. I think they should hire more support. That'd be great. So far, no exchanges have really put a lot of time and effort into having quick responses and a really great UI and fast interface. So that's just my opinion. I wanted to talk briefly about Coinbase. They announced that they are going to start an index fund. An index fund basically is a type of mutual fund with a portfolio that matches or tracks the components of a market index. I think this is great. This is going to make Bitcoin more mainstream and more of an investment in the public's eyes. It'll be seen more of as an investment or a commodity. So I think this is great. I do have a friend who deals with these index funds and he has made a lot of money. I'm sure that's probably not the case this year since stocks are seeing a decline, but I think that's very interesting regardless. So now I want to jump into the really big news. If you haven't heard of Mt. GOX, this was a huge exchange back in 2013. It got hacked and people lost a lot of money. I wasn't actively on Mt. GOX at the time. I was just accepting Bitcoin and using Bitcoin on the Silk Road and then cashing out with localbitcoins.com. However, people who were trading on Mt. GOX lost a lot of money because they got hacked. The exchange got hacked. They lost a ton of their coins, if not all of them. They did manage to recover about 200,000 of the coins that were lost in the hack. And as Bitcoin started to moon and went up a lot, the value of this became really high, and there's a lawsuit against Mt. Gox for all the users that lost money in this hack. So the trustee, he sold around $400 million in Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. He just liquidated it. It was about 35,000 Bitcoins and 34,000 Bitcoin Cashes. This happened between December and February when we saw that huge dip down to $6,800. So a lot of people think that that last dip that we saw is because of how many Bitcoins were liquidated. It wasn't like a peer-to-peer transaction. He was liquidated on exchanges. So I think this is really, really interesting. I think this is actually good for Bitcoin, because if it managed to withstand that and people were still bullish when it was going down to 6,000 and it still recovered back over 10,000, I think that this is a really good sign for Bitcoin. Essentially, the wallets associated with Mt. Gox trustee saw significant withdrawals between the dates of that crash that we saw, so December to February. However, there is something really important. He is still in possession of 166,000 Bitcoin, worth 1.7 billion. So if they ever cash that out, or if they decide to cash out more in the future to, say, maybe pay off the people that lost all their money, because I think they want to be paid back in fiat. So I think that if they were to cash out more in the future, we will see another huge dip. It could be bad. If they were to sell all of those 166,000 Bitcoins tomorrow, I think we would see, there would be such a panic. So exchanges get hacked. Don't forget that. Never leave your money on an exchange. That's like leaving your piggy bank in a crack house. Never give anyone your private keys. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Hope you're enjoying the video. If you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button. Follow me on Steemit. I'm doing a giveaway. Comment below what coin you want me to give away. There's going to be 10 winners. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.